This is a story about letting go. Life is all about decision making, and yet there are some decisions we wish we never had to make. The hardest of them all is the decision to let go. Whether the decision is to let go of a relationship, a past, or someone, it is never easy, no matter how many times we've been through it. Yet without letting go, there is no way we can move on in our lives. Those who hold on to the past will only live in the past. While some may feel that there is courage in holding on in order not to forget, perhaps the greater courage lies in learning to let go. The decision to let go is a conscious, hard, and extremely challenging decision. Many of us want to let go, but unsure of how to go about doing it. See, the reason why it's so difficult is because we are doing the exact thing our brain is telling us not to. The fear of losing it all, the things we took so long to build, the love that once meant everything to us, will be gone when we decide to let go. Yet our thoughts don't define us. We are not just the accumulation of our past experiences. Just like something doesn't work out, it does not define us as a failure or that we are incapable of receiving what we desire. Someone once told me that true wisdom lies in accepting what is, letting go of what was, and having faith in what could be. Maybe it's time we be kind to ourselves and learn to let go.
It is easier said than done to tell someone to just let go. But let me share with you 3 important things that could help you make the decision. Number 1, you can't change the past. What has happened has happened. We can't go back in time, and even if we could, changing things may not result in a better outcome. My mother has always taught me to approach life in a manner that what will come will come. Rather than fearing what will happen to us or asking ourselves why us when unfortunate things happen, learn to view each experience in life as a lesson. We can't change what will happen to us, but we can control how we choose to react to them. Every young boy holds their father as a role model. When I was 12, this role model left the family. For a very long time, I pretended that my father was working overseas and I still have a happy family. I would often make excuses when people asked me how my parents were. I was ashamed of what happened to my family and that I could never be normal again. What crippled me the most was the fear that my peers would find out and they would judge me as a kid from a broken family. It wasn't until a couple of years later where I gradually learned to let go and to accept the past. And strangely enough, the fear that I was so afraid of being judged by my peers never came. I began to understand that instead of trying to put up a facade that I still have a happy family, I should learn to accept the situation and be comfortable with it. We can't change what has happened to us, but we can control how we choose to react to them. By accepting the situation, I learned another important lesson and gained a new role model. My brave mom, the woman who sacrificed 24 years of her life for the family, made the decision to leave my father and single-handedly brought my sisters and I up to be who we are today. Sometimes, life sucks. Take every event as a lesson in life. Learn from it, grow from it, be strong and be resilient. No one can stay with everyone forever. Perhaps when the time has come, saying goodbye is the only thing that we can do. When doors closes, others open. The most crippling thought when we try to let go is that nothing will be the same again. The fear of losing all that we have worked hard for all these years, the fear of losing the memories of someone close, makes us feel guilty about walking away. It is like at the end of the film, the end, and everyone just get up and leave. But what if it's not the end? What if it is a new beginning? By letting go, we break free of the chains that shackle us emotionally, allowing ourselves for once in our life to live on our own terms. We can now go and do the things that we always had planned to do but never had a chance to. Perhaps learn a new language, travel the world, as we had planned when we were young. When my mom left my dad, she was in her 50s with no skills and qualification. Rather than letting all these barriers get to her, she viewed this as the beginning of her life. She held a job for the first time in 24 years, earned her keep, and put my sister and I through school. Without her, I would not be a doctor today. She has since retired and now spends her day doing volunteer work and singing her favorite karaoke. Take this as a lesson from a wise woman. Letting go is not an end. At the end of the day, it is all about how we choose to react to it. If you view it as an end, you will wallow in pity and fall into sadness. If you view it as a beginning, you can create miracles and opportunities will come to you. Now, the last concept, a peace of mind and better health. Look, I'm a doctor. You really didn't see this coming? Let me share with you the concept of rumination, a trap that many, myself included, often fall victim to. Basically, the concept of rumination refers to the act of replaying scenes. We get trapped in these vicious cycles where we constantly replay the scenes in our head over and over again, trying to make sense of what has happened with the hope of elevating some blame and find closure. It does not work. Let me repeat this. It does not work. We don't get new perspective by dwelling on things. When we replay scenes in our head, we are constantly reminding ourselves the regret that we already felt. We are exposing ourselves to the trauma that we are already also familiar with. They say the strongest prison in the world is one that keeps us safe. The strongest prison is actually not a physical one, but that of our own mind. Studies have shown that by letting go, it has led to a better health both mentally and physically. In conjunction with mindfulness, it has led to an improvement quality in life. Life is short. No one knows how much time you have. Why live in the past when you can live in the present? If you take anything away from the video today, let it be a reminder to be kind to yourself. Because if you don't, who will? Thank you all so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed my video, remember to click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me an email listed in the description below. And as always, remember to check out my blog if you want a more comprehensive read-through of what letting go is about. And see you next time on my weekly videos.